Right, change the cabin filter in the 09 for Mondeo 1.8 TDCI mk4. So what I'm going to do is, turn the torch down now. So get this across, that out. We're going to disconnect this, and this. I'm just going to remove that whole thing out to give us access off up in there. I'll be back with you there 1 sec. Right, have that removed now. So when you pop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them out, to remove them out of the way, and basically it sits onto these things here, these little clips. So what you want to do is kind of push and lift the back, and then it'll come out of your way. And then we're going to remove this bolt here and this bolt here, and then pop out the old one, put back in the new one, replace them, put that unit back into these slots here, left, right, and make sure it's sitting in properly, and then reconnect all these back into it, and then lock it back up into place. I'll show you any as I go. Back with you in a minute. Yeah, so new cabin filter is in. Now when it goes in, there's a little slot here. This part here has to sit into that, otherwise your nut holes won't line up, your bolt holes won't line up, 1 and 2. So just make sure you slot that into place. Now you can move the glove box out. You can remove this glove box, pulling out those 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then put these 2 bolts in here as well, and that whole thing will slide out. That'll give you more room for when you're putting it back in. Now you can get it in without doing that, just don't rip it, just take our time putting it in. You know, it's a bit flexy, so it's handy enough to get in. So yeah, I'll get on to putting that in. Just remember that little groove there sits into a little slot just in behind there. Yeah, so there it is, all clip back in. This is the part that I was on about here, where it kind of sits down and sits into it. So before you connect the leads up, before you connect all the leads back on, I'll show you that now. Before you connect them all back on, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, connect all them back in. Make sure that they're all sitting back in. When you pull these levers out, it kind of pulls it away, and then you just disconnect as you go. But make sure they're all back in properly, or you won't get no ignition, you won't get no nothing. And sit it up into place there. Now, that in, and then they should be sitting in nice and snug inside here and here, and then you're done. Job done. Happy days.